38 here at Classic Hits, KWMC Guillermo Garza, along with Javier Martinez Jr. Oigan, la
It's
voz
been a while since when we've been both together. Yeah,
Yeah, it's been a
been a
while.
minute. It has been a minute.
Yep. A veces me sale a mí, te sale a ti, descansamos. Bueno, dice que descansamos porque nos ponen a trabajar más,
No kidding, right?
right? We get more work.
We get more
Oh,
work.
yes.
Oh man.
I know you had Mr. Rivas, Raul Rivas, on Friday.
Oh yeah.
I talked to him on Saturday, and he said it's going to be like that for a while.
No kidding.
So
Right?
I just want to make an observation for anybody that's wanting to get a new car.
Better
Now
do it
is the
now.
time.
Right now. Ya
Now
no va a haber
is
nada.
the time to do it. And I'm going to be honest with you. He's saying that they're giving up to $3,000 more. So your car's worth $3,000
That's a lot of
worth.
money.
And that's, you know what? That's from March to May. That's the
Wow.
difference between March and May. He showed
Wow.
me the Kelly Blue Books for March, and then he showed me the Kelly Blue Book for May. He showed me a car, and it's worth $3,000, almost $3,000 more, $2,700 more. Yes, and this just depends on the brand and all that. But he says up to $3,000 on a car.
Wow.
You can get more than if you traded it in March, or maybe you went to go try to trade it in and you didn't like the price that they were giving you.
Well, now.
Now's the time to take it again because you're gonna get up to 3,000. I'm not saying 3,000, but up to 3,000.
Up
So
to
it could
3,000.
be, valued more now. Why? Because there's no cars in the market. There's no used cars in the market.
And they need those.
They need those. Yes, they need those. They need all the
Big,
cars.
big.
They need all that good, cars to be. ¿Cómo se dice? Darle la vuelta, be doing turning them around and stuff like that. So the only thing we want to say is if you guys are thinking of that, visit Brown Nissan of Del Rio. It's one of our sponsors. Pero I always had a good, I've never had problems with Brown Nissan.
Oh, yeah,
I
Brown
always
Nissan,
buy my cars from
fantastic
them.
vehicles.
Well, not all of them, but most of them from them or from Brown Automotive, which is the same family.
Same family of Browns.
Mm-hmm. Pero,
Brown.
I've never had a problem with what I want for my car, all that good stuff. They always give me a great price, and they give me a great price on the car I'm buying. So, also if you're looking for a car, también they'll help you get a car. No más que como dicen ahorita, it's harder.
No kidding.
Yeah, it is harder because
Remember,
no
guys,
cars.
around 10 a.m., Board Director Liliana Flores
With some
with
important
us live
information.
here in the studio to give us information about what's going on at our port of entry at
ver.
10 a.m.
Yes, sir. Dígame. Sorry.
I'd like to get some clarification. The city requires a permit for garage sales, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, on
Yes.
Saturday.
I understand that they no longer charge for them, right?
It was only for Saturday.
Yeah, it was only for it was
okay.
only for a certain
No.
day. Yeah.
The reason I'm calling is because in your introduction to your program for Tradio,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Ken's voice. He mentions that you should limit your items to 4
Yes.
when announcing, and I think he also mentions that the program or the sale should not be for profit.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
we're saying that it shouldn't be a business,
A
like
business.
a established business, like a
Like
Say,
a brick and mortar business.
yeah,
I
like
understand that. I
Mhm.
understand
A
that.
ver,
But I
dígame.
think you have a couple of people that, I mean, week after week, and every time you have your program on Monday, Wednesday, and
they
Friday,
call. Mhm.
they keep announcing all kinds of stuff for sale. I mean, I understand a garage sale. I mean, and you might take a couple of days or 3, whatever, to get rid of whatever you're going to get rid of.
Yeah.
But these people call for all kinds of stuff and different kinds of stuff almost every other day when they call in to announce whatever they have for sale.
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
so
but we got plenty of time left. I
Yeah.
mean, if we didn't have
Yeah, sure.
time, I'd understand. But we've got plenty of time for everybody. You are right on that. We're gonna take that off from our sponsor because before
Yeah,
Facebook,
before Facebook.
before all these other social medias, I mean, we were the only place where you could announce your items for free. Now, there's a whole bunch of places you can announce it for free.
Yeah, but I think there are a few people in town that have a business and they've got no permit for a business.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So,
Okay.
I appreciate your call and I appreciate your concern, but you are right. So there's some people that have the garage sales every day, or like
Or
you're
like
saying,
items.
Items
I
for
have
sale
a
every day.
feeling who he's talking
Well,
about.
I mean, I can see when you have a refrigerator that you're replacing, you want to get rid of it. You announce it.
Mhm.
Stove.
Yeah. Or you bought a new one.
whatever.
Yeah.
But when you have 3, 4, 5 of the same items,
Yeah, that means it's a
tells me
business.
They're going out to buy them somewhere,
And
then
just
resell 'em.
resell them. Yeah.
That's business.
Yeah, that is true. We'll talk to.
All
I
right.
think you know who you're talking about. We'll try to cut it off, or try not to announce it as much.
All righty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tiene razón el señor. Pero bueno, les damos chance a todos, ¿verdad? That's the good thing here.
Mira, you know what I said? It's. I think it happened to me. Was it last? Oh, it was Friday.
Mhm.
Happened to me Friday, when I think the president of Amistad Bank, the lady called to put her name, and she's like, you know what? I'm not sure if they already put my name already. My name is so and so. If it's there, please don't write it down.
Okay.
So she was being honest
Yeah, she was being.
instead of being like, oh no, put me again.
Yeah, put me again.
With 77 numbers that we did, you think,
Yeah.
so she was like, no, just.
Yeah, I wanna be
sent
fair.
I want to be fair. I sent the message. I just want to know if it's there.
If
It's
it
not,
is there
write
or
me
not.
down. So, Tony gave her a $25 debit card
$25 debit card
Free.
for
for
being
just being honest.
Yep. That's good. That's
Eso
good. That's
ya
what we need to
casi
be.
no tenemos aquí, mi amor.
Gente esa no hay mucha.
No.
Pero bueno, acuérdense, Operation Graduation también, Cash App o $sign Reno Luna, si quieren donar, donen ahí, ayuden, no es nada, nadie se va a quedar con ese dinero, se van a comprar regalos y ustedes lo van a poder ver en nuestro Facebook Live el
Unos
próximo
micros,
domingo.
Tostadores.
No este domingo, el otro domingo,
Sí.
en June
El otro.
6.
6.
Ahí va a ser este sorteo que van a hacer los de Operation Graduation. Y vamos a estar ahí nomás transmitiendo, ¿verdad? Hablando, teniendo a niños ahí que se van a graduar, qué es lo que van a hacer, a dónde se van a ir. Y bueno, invitarlos a todos que sigan apoyando. Help our youth. If it's $5, that's good. If it's $10, that's good. If it's $50, whatever you can. ¿Verdad? We had a person here on Saturday come by, Miss Fernandez, if I'm not mistaken, come by and she brought her donation, her money. Here's for you guys.
Wow.
Not for
just
us,
like
but for
that.
the
Just
kids.
like that, Memo.
So thank them for being thinking of our kids.
Thinking of our kids.
Especially our kids now that have been going through this year. It's been a difficult year. Last year it was only part of it for 2020. But this year, it's 2021. It's been the whole year in school. I mean, in at the house. And it's been a different year. Graduation ceremonies. Remember, there's going to be 2 of them. One on the 4th and one on the 5th.
Yes, there's going to be 2.
So those, a ver a cuál le toca a su hijo. And bueno, recordarles que también ya no tienen que usar la máscara. Si no
That
quieren.
is big.
Hay que cuidarnos todavía. We
Yes.
still got to take care of ourselves. We still got to, be careful of what we're doing. Junior está sacando ahí los números de percentage of people that have gotten in our county that are being vaccinated, that have been vaccinated. Dice, fully vaccinated, 65 and up,
64%.
64%. 65 plus, 64%. And then
Population 12 years and older,
12 years and up,
37.
37%. So ahí vamos ya. Ahí vamos ya casi cubriendo todo el porcentaje. Hay mucha gente. There's a lot of people that don't want to get the vaccine.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be clinics still available for you guys for the Johnson & Johnson one on Fridays, Wednesdays and Fridays at the Plaza del Sol Mall from 3 to 7 p.m. So if you guys still want to, maybe you were deciding to get one or get that vaccine, the Johnson & Johnson one, bueno, It's available for you guys on Wednesdays and Fridays at Plaza del Sol Mall from 3 to 7 p.m. Me acordé de eso, eso sí no se me borró.
Vistes. How, and you know, that guy brought up a pretty interesting topic there, giving with the garage sales. You know, I drove around a little bit on Saturday, and I did see a little bit quite more garage sales than normal. So I'm hoping
it'll go back up. Yeah.
I think
well, you know what, Junior, también, a lot of people don't do garage sales because they just post them on Facebook.
Yeah, eso sí.
And that's, I mean, and that's
the reality.
And we gotta be honest here. Our program, Tradio, has always been here. It's been here for, well, since I can remember. Since I've been here at the station, we've had it. I've done it for a long time. But you can see the difference now. You can see a difference of people calling. Before, I used to have about 50 callers a day. Now we got about half of that. You know, and it's what? Because, you know, a lot of people don't have to. They don't want to be calling. They don't want to be. It's another free option for you guys. But we just want to keep doing it as long as we can till we get callers. And then we don't have any more callers, we'll have to change to another type of program. But it will still be here for you guys. Lo más que you can see the difference now. You can see the difference. Dice Memo, you have a big heart and you do for our community is a lot. The person that call is one negative. Que le importa. Some people are just trying to make, you know, some money. No sabe la necesidad de las personas. Los bendiga. Muchas gracias. Claro que sí. Aquí no estamos tratando de juzgar a nadie, ¿verdad? Pero sí es cierto. Nosotros en el programa, en el inicio del programa de Trader, decimos que limit your items, which we don't have a limit now, to be honest, for the same reason you can announce anything you want. No businesses or people that profit, but, you know, everybody's going to profit when you're selling something.
Yeah, everybody
But
is.
what we're saying is just not, you know, entienda el señor, there's a lot of people that do call, but those are our regular callers. They don't sell their items. So they can call as many times as they want. We don't have a list. Maybe that's another thing, but if we do a list, then we won't have anybody calling. And we would like to have callers. We like to interact with our callers. So
you know what? And then also, I want to ask. It's been like 3 days.
A ver.
With how do you guys like or dislike not wearing masks now that it's not mandatory?
And they can't even.
And we cannot even put a sign because
we took ours down here at the station.
Yeah.
We had one that said, you know, you had to use the mask coming in. Pero ya la tuvimos que quitar porque nos pueden meter una multa de $1,000. So, dice, you're right, Mr. Pete. Paulo Fernandez, good morning, gentlemen. It's still a great program. Gracias porque yo hablé varias veces a la radio por la basura que estuvo mucho tiempo por la calle S y ya se la llevaron.
Thank you.
Bueno, de nada. We try to do our best. Send all the reports that we have to send them out. Gracias a todos los comisionados también that they do their jobs. That's not their responsibility, but they do it. Like Mr. Warlaw, one time we had a complaint about a person in the alley que pues nomás van y avientan todo. And it's not their responsibility, but he did go out and do that.
I'm just sending another one to a commissioner. They sent me they said there's branches on West 7th Street.
Y fíjate, también ahorita nos mandaron una carta que aquí en la esquina de la station sí hay un lote. Ese lote no es mío. Se vendió. So, we try to keep our lots clean. We have to get one side clean. There's some mesquites there that we have to move or cut. Pero there's one in the corner, but that's my brother's actually. So I'll get in contact with him. Sí se ve feo ahí. So we'll try to get in contact with him. A ver que si puede mandar a alguien a limpiar ahí. Good morning, buenos días.
Ya, Memo, no entendí el señor que estaba hablando de las segundas, bro.
A ver, dice
¿Qué
que
es lo que de qué trataba?
dice que hay gente que habla todos los días al programa de Tradio y anuncia los mismos artículos. Y pues que no se debe hacer eso porque esos son negocios ya que están establecidos.
Ya.
Y se me hace que la verdad pienso que está hablando de usted.
Estaba hablando del mío, creo que sí.
Yo creo, ¿verdad? Pero pues nosotros no tenemos problema de que hablen, ¿verdad?
No.
Nosotros el programa está aquí para ayudarles a
pero
todos.
son gente que no tienen más que hacer, brother, y nomás se pueden arruinar ahí, que te pongan a hacer algo por su vida, ¿me entiendes?
Claro que sí.
Yo tengo ese, pero es una bodega, no es negocio, pero yo sé a lot of people que empieza a hablar, pero yo no le pongo ni cuidado, bro, son más gente que no tiene más que hacer y se
No, pues
pueden hablar
nosotros-
de uno y ellos nomás se la pasan ahí sentados
Sí,
haciendo nada, esperando stimuli check, ¿me entiendes?
nosotros les
Pero
damos
no,
la
bro,
oportunidad.
Bro, yo estoy derecho, yo hablé con el Siri y eso, ¿me entiendes? Yo le dije, ¿sabes qué? ¿Qué te pasa? No, you're good, mientras que no tengas negocio que diga, tú sabes que open from 8 to 9 or 10 o así,
Okay.
digo, ya, ¿me entiendes? Pero mientras que you keep it as a warehouse, tú puedes vender lo que tú quieras y cuanto quieras, pero no pongas segunda. No, yo no pongo segunda, bro, es nomás
Es nomás
la warehouse
artículos.
que yo tengo. Para
Ok.
no ir buscando a mí, pero no, él sabe dónde estoy y si quiere traer ganas de averiguar, nomás que va para allá, un con ganas de averiguar yo también, po.
Ya está. Bueno,
Ándale, bro.
muchas gracias.
Ándale,
Yes, sir. No, aquí no tratamos de hacer problemas, ¿verdad? No, aquí pueden hablar los que quieran del programa. Les vamos a dar la oportunidad de que anuncien sus artículos. Si es una vez, dos veces, pues nosotros lo vemos. Si hay gente nueva que nos marca el programa diario. O sea, there's new people that call our program. But there's also people that call every day. But if they don't say their stuff, I mean,
Man,
we're going to give them the chance. I
we
mean, this is a
are,
free
you know,
program
I mean,
for everybody.
free program. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Free program for everybody. Free program. Los únicos que no es es para los de la estación. No es gratis. Tenemos que pagar nosotros
nosotros
porque
tenemos que pagar.
trabajamos aquí.
Eso sí.
¿Qué más tenemos que hablar, Junior? Bueno, recuerden también ayudar a Operation Graduation. This is something that we're helping out the Operation Graduation staff. We were able to collect some money on Friday. Well, Junior actually, on Saturday, perdón.
Saturday, yeah.
Collect some money for them, help them out. Nos habían dicho que they got a little bit more over the $3,000 already of what
Total.
of total.
Yes, nice.
We've got them $1,400 on about an hour and a half on Saturday. From 2 to about 3:30, 4 por ahí, cuando estuvimos colectando, hablando. Thanks to our businesses that helped us out. Thanks to all the people that donated. We did our part. We also donated here at the station. It's for something good. It's something for the kids. They're going to get, we were talking, they're going to buy them, everybody needs a toaster, especially when you go to study. Toaster for a microwave. A laptop.
You know what?
Bathroom, towels. Towels when you take a shower.
Trash can.
Trash can, yeah.
Some people do not know
the importance
a las cosas que nos olvidan.
Yeah. And now that my son's going to study, going to San Antonio to study, well, now we're in the same boat. You know what I mean? We're having to fill up a house with his stuff. So, pues faltan papeles, like you're saying, trash cans for not just for his room, but for the restroom.
And
Toothbrushes.
so
I mean, towels for him. ¿Qué más? Everything to clean the restroom.
You know one thing that I did forget, and Reno was like, you know what? The essential. You know how you go to Walmart, te viene con a broom, a mop, and the bucket.
Oh yeah.
That. Everybody's
that.
so worried about your clothing, your laptop, todo eso, that when you get to your dorm, you forget about those things.
Yeah.
So you never know. Definitely, please help out Operation Graduation. Send your Cash App money symbol Reno Luna. But you know what? Like I said, we're here to help.
Yeah.
Memo, I know you've been very busy, but how do you feel being around Del Rio now with no mask?
With no mask?
Where you could walk into Stripes with no
Oh,
mask.
I always wear my mask, even
Sí.
though they're not mandating it. I wear it. We're not wearing it here at the station because we're already fully vaccinated. But when you go to a place where you don't know if that person's been vaccinated, I would recommend you use it. I would recommend you use it. I'm not saying you have to, but just use it.
For your own safety.
Just as long as we keep our numbers down, I think we'll be good. We haven't had another update yet, but last time we had it was 17 active last week. 17 active, which is not a high number, but that's telling you that the virus is still here. COVID is still here, just not as big as numbers as before, right? When we had 1,300 was like the highest we got to. So it is good. You see a lot of people more comfortable, but you know what, Junior? I had seen this before. We actually went to a tournament. It was in Temple, Texas, over there by Waco. And over there, I mean, everybody was already not wearing it.
Yeah.
And they actually look at you like,
what are you doing?
Yeah. ¿Qué traes tú?
Teresa Chapoy on Facebook saying, as far as masks go, we should have given them up before this.
We should have given. So she wanted to give them up a long time ago.
Before this. Well, you know what? We're vaccinated. We just want to follow the rules, and I don't want them to fine us $1,000.
Yeah.
I don't want a
Top
$1,000
fan
fine.
Minerva Garza, alias la Kim Kardashian, dice happy birthday to my grandson Cesar Andrés
Ándale.
Martínez. Ya salió. La Kim. What did I miss? Seems heated up. No pasó nada. Freddie, no pasó nada. It's just.
We're still waiting on
Dice
our
que-
port director to get here.
Yeah, dice también aquí, just an idea. The part of the free yard sales, they should do it in areas, San Felipe, next, another section of town, and so on. It gives people a chance to go because todos lo pusieron al mismo día y no había mucha chance de ir a todos los yard sales. So that's a good idea too, you know.
Makes
maybe,
sense.
Maybe a month.
Sanfe.
No. In a month, do one weekend for each section. Like the first Saturday of the month, do San Felipe. Now the next one, do
The middle side of Del
yeah,
Rio.
or over here in Valverde Park Estates. Then
Yeah.
the next one, go do it. Because, si es cierto, si you can get free yard sales in the whole town, pues you can't go to all of them.
That is true, man.
You're probably going to
I
be
like
able to
that
go
idea.
to, what, 10, 15 of them?
Yeah.
If you spend an hour on each one.
And let alone you get more people to go to that area there. So that makes perfect sense. I really love that. I really love that idea. I love that text message. And I think
Dice aquí también, if the person can't sell the product the first time they call, they have to call back again till it's sold. And that's correct. And we're not going to, tell anybody not to call. You guys can call. You guys, we did have a limit before, but now if you want to announce, we even ask for descriptions if we can to get that help you guys get that sold faster. We're just a program here for our community that's been here for a while. Been here since, I guess, since the station started, because when we got it in
No kidding.
97, 98, I was already doing the program back then.
Yeah, it's just
It's been for a while. Good morning, buenos dias.
All right, Memo.
Yes, sir.
Now, I didn't. As a matter of fact, I said that some people announce their stuff several times.
Yeah.
That's not what.
What the idea was? Okay.
I'm concerned, and I want some clarification
Okay.
on the people that announce different stuff every time, and they might have 2, 3, 4 same items.
Okay.
Like maybe.
Okay. What you're saying is like, say if you got 3 washers and then
like
three
window units.
refrigerators. Yeah.
Let's say they get a hold of 4 or 5 units, and they're going to be reselling them, and other items. Now, I have no problem with somebody that replaces a stove or a refrigerator or whatever. Okay, and instead of throwing it away or they can't find anybody that wants it, that they want to announce it and sell it, that's fine.
Well,
And they can announce that one unit, 4 or 5 times. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I know what you're saying.
I'm talking about the people that do it for profit.
Well,
Pure profit.
but they all do it for profit. That's the gray area there. If they sell something, it's for profit, right? I know where you're coming from. You're saying that if a person remodels their kitchen, right, and they want to sell the refrigerator and the stove, then you can announce it. But how about if that person, that's their livelihood? You know what I mean? Maybe they don't do it a full-time job, but how about if they do it as a little extra side hustle, and they go buy, from a garage sale something, and then they resell it? That's where it's a gray area where it's kind of hard to limit those items. You know what I'm saying?
That's precisely what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd like some clarification on that.
Yeah.
And maybe the city can give it to us.
Yeah. That'll be that. I think that's the person that needs to clarify that would be our city officials that maybe know what can and can't be done. Because for us it's
Right.
we're gonna let everybody call.
All right, and by the way,
Yes.
whether I have anything to do or not, that's nobody's business.
No se preocupe. I know.
Okay.
Ándale,
No,
thank you.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, don't
care
worry.
what
We don't want to. Yeah, we don't want to make this anything personal, ¿verdad? But I understand your point, and we're gonna try to clarify that. Thank you. 10:03 here at Classic Kids. We're gonna go to a quick
Commercial
break.
break.
Let's
Yep.
go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
If you're thinking of beautifying your home outdoors, One Mission Landscaping is who you need to call. Veteran owned and operated, One Mission Landscaping can make over your yard while increasing your property value and create an outdoor space for relaxing and entertaining. We are the largest sod provider in Del Rio. Call One Mission Landscape at 830-313-8104 for your residential needs. One Mission Landscaping is located at 6408 U.S. Highway 90 West.
Border Federal Credit Union, your home for home equity loans. Bringing in 2021 with a $210 cash rebate. Matching rates as low as 2.99% APR. Some restrictions apply. Border Federal Credit Union. Reach out now at borderfcu.com/promotions. Border Federal Credit Union, home equity loans now with a $210 cash rebate. Border Federal Credit Union, 600 East Gibbs in Del Rio. Call now, 830-774-2328 for more details.
Global Glass LLC, now offering glasswork on commercial and residential glasswork. Call them today at 830-765-4593 or 830-422-2299 with free estimates and now offering sneeze guards for your business. That's Global Glass LLC, locally owned and operated here in Del Rio. Stop by at 201 Veterans Boulevard for all your glass needs. Border Chic Boutique, now open with all the new modern chic style clothing in town. We carry Del Rio's highest quality clothing, brands like Crazy Train and other popular boutique brands. We have the most affordable accessories, shoes, and jewelry. Come visit at 200 Western Drive, inside the Easy Stop. Call us or send us a text at 830-765-0279. Visit our Facebook and Instagram page for specials and store hours. So dress to impress in a border chic way with Border Chic Boutique.
Howdy Del Rio, this is Q with the Devil's River Beer Barn, 10382 Highway 90 West, out across from Blackbrush out by Lake Amistad. Please come out and see us. We got the coldest beer in Del Rio, famous micheladas every day, breakfast tacos Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Our hours are from 7 a.m. to midnight, Monday through Saturday, noon to midnight on Sundays. We've got snacks, Cokes, sodas, Gatorades, Powerade, all kinds of merchandise. You name it, we have it. Come on out and see us. We appreciate everything Del Rio's done for us. Please come and see us.
Have questions about your roof or need roofing services? There's only one name to remember, Del Rio. That's Sanchez Roofing Services. With all types of roofing work available now, Sanchez Roofing Services is voted #1 roofer here in Del Rio. Give him a call at 830-734-8705. They offer quality and excellent customer service, so don't get scammed by out-of-towners by choosing local. Also, like their Facebook page at Sanchez Roofing Services for updates. Give them a call today for all your roofing needs.
Big rigs, semis, 18-wheelers, whatever you want to call it, at Del Rio Towing and Wrecker Service, we've got you covered. From delivering fuel to you if you run out of gas, to repairing your rig to get you back on the road, Del Rio Towing and Wrecker offers a full range of options and emergency roadside and in-shop services. At Del Rio Towing and Wrecker, we stand ready to assist you 24/7. We're located at 4204 Highway 90 East here in Del Rio. Call 830-734-5608 and we'll get your wheels back on the road again.
Skillets of Del Rio has new lunch items available now for dine-in or takeout. Delicious wraps, creamy and melty quesadillas, and their hand-breaded comfort food, the country fried chicken sandwich. Also, join the Skillets Lunch Club, where you buy 5 lunches and get the 6th one free. Call us for curbside service at 830-775-6060 or dine in with us at 2003 Veterans Boulevard. And remember to start your day the blissful way.
Hey everybody, Raul Rivas here, Brown Nissan of Del Rio. 2021 has arrived, and boy, what a difference does it make, doesn't it? You know, in times of change, whether we're looking at the election, the local community, the COVID numbers, your job status, we always look for comfort and stability. And I'm here to tell you that Brown Nissan of Del Rio is still under the same management, the same vision, the same concept, the same process, the same transparency, best attainable deal, always exhausting resources to get you the best financing, focusing on the best trade-in values, and competing with the San Antonio markets when it comes to new car pricing. Give us a shot. Call us up, 775-0566. Follow us on social media. Just type hashtag Better Call Raul, or come see us in person, right on the price, right on the corner, 2300 Veterans Boulevard.
Oralia and staff at CNC Flower Designers, located at 1913 Veterans Boulevard, have a large selection of bouquets, fresh flowers, fruit baskets, balloons, plush animals, silk arrangements, and so much more. CNC Flower Designs for all your floral arrangement needs. CNC Flower Designs opens Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 8 to 12 noon. Telephone number 830-774-7271. CNC Flower Designs, glad to make that arrangement for any occasion.
This is the reflection of the day, brought to you by CNC Flower Designers.
Trata a otros como quieras que ellos te traten a ti. Respeta a otros si quieres que te respeten.
Treat others the way you'd like them to treat you. Respect others as you want to be respected. This has been
Presentamos
the reflection of the day.
la reflexión del día.
Okay, we're back.
All
Ahora
right,
sí,
we're
Junior,
back.
estamos de regreso. Estamos todos aquí, estamos en el estudio. Ahora sí.
Really, really quick, man, before we get with our special guest that is here now, our port director is here. Got a message from the school district. There's going to be a vaccination clinic that they are going to be hosting on Thursday. So more details to come later on during the week, but save your date for Thursday for vaccination clinic. I think it's going to be at the high school, but
Okay.
lo que están diciendo ahorita. More information to come
More
soon.
information to come soon. Okay, que bueno
Yes.
para todos los niños o los que es going to keep another year, maybe juniors, sophomores, freshmen that are going to move up to high school.
Sports.
Yeah, sports and all that. That'll be good for them. That way they can get it. It's going to be free. So we'll have more information on you maybe on Wednesday or al rato, maybe tomorrow. But we'll let you guys know. Pero ahora sí con nosotros.
Our port
Morning.
director,
Port director.
Ms. Liliana Flores.
Good
¿Cómo está?
morning.
¿Cómo
Good
está?
morning, Memo and Javier. Thanks for having me here this morning.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We've had a lot of questions of when people, if there's an update of when people from Mexico or,
Yeah.
Mexican
When they wanna-
nationality
yeah,
can
when
come.
can they
can
cross?
Do we
So travel restrictions have been in place since March 21st of 2020. So that's right when COVID's hit here in the States. So right now we are the current restrictions are in place through June 21st. So as of now, we can expect travel restrictions to continue in place. So that's still very limited crossings for those that are allowed to come across.
Oh,
Bueno.
we got to keep our fingers crossed for next.
Well,
Yeah, hopefully.
we can still go over there. That's
We
a
can
good
still
thing.
go,
We
pero
can still
pues,
go get tacos
nuestras
and
tías and everything.
yeah,
¿no?
that's mi suegra no
Mi
puede
suegra no
cruzar. Y
puede.
luego los huercos no quieren ir a Cuña ya. No, bueno, a otras cosas sí van, ¿verdad?
Pues no hay Wi-Fi
no
por
era
eso.
no era la abuela.
No hay
Yeah.
Wi-Fi por eso.
So these are it's something that's implanted by the federal government, not in anything
Not
local
here.
Correct. Yes. So this is an agreement between actually all three countries: Canada, Mexico, and the United States.
All three.
This has been ongoing since, like I mentioned, since March. So we can't. There's no changes that can be done locally. So all this is done at the federal level.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand sometimes, that they think it's something that you have to do, or that you and the city, maybe a mayor, agreed on, but it's not anything that you guys do here. It's actually something that's by the federal government.
Correct. Yes, that is correct. So I know that there's, our elected officials have sent up, letters and pleading that the border open up for border crossers. But unfortunately, right now, it is a decision that is made, at the federal level because of the pandemic, to be able to take care of communities on both sides of the border.
On both sides, yeah. It's still well. The thing that I see is that our our side or the U.S. side is getting vaccinated. We've given numbers out right now. We've got a lot of elderly already vaccinated, a lot of 12 and up, also 30 something percent, 37%, 40% of our community. But if you go to Mexico, that's not happening over there. They're barely starting with their 65 and up. So it's something that we just need to be cautious of when we either go over there. If you're fully vaccinated, that doesn't mean you're protected 100%. It just means that if you get COVID, you might not get it as bad as expected, right?
Yes.
So we still need to, hunker down and be cautious on that part.
Yes, that is correct. And if you look at, the state, Coahuila on the other side in their reports, they are trying to get that vaccine out to the general population. But I think what we are starting to see now is that the numbers are going down, across the board. Which is a good thing.
Yeah. So we just might need to wait a Spanish? Do you want me to repeat it?
Sure.
Are you?
Sure.
You comfortable?
Yes.
Bueno, la primera pregunta la vamos a hacer rapidita, así nada más cortita. ¿Cuándo cree que puedan pasar la gente de Ciudad Acuña o de México que tengan una visa para pasar?
So, ahorita las restricciones están en plan hasta el 21 de junio.
21 de junio.
Se han estado extendiendo cada 30 días desde el 21 de marzo del año pasado.
Del año pasado. O sea, ya tenemos más de un año con esta restricción y esta restricción es... no tiene nada que ver, ahora nos dedicamos a la siguiente pregunta, no tiene nada que ver con
aquí del Río, Ciudad Acuña.
Eso es algo que viene del gobierno federal, eso viene desde más arriba. Y esos son planes que ellos hicieron, o como dice usted, son agreements que se hicieron entre Canadá, México y Estados Unidos, ¿verdad? Son acuerdos.
Sí, así es, y eso se hizo para poder reducir la pandemia, ¿verdad? De proteger las comunidades en los tres países.
En los tres países. Pues sí, y eso es algo muy importante que estamos también hablando ahorita poquito en inglés, de que hay que todavía seguir teniendo ese cuidado. Hay mucha gente que vemos en Facebook que, no, pues qué bueno que ya no tenemos que usar la máscara y qué bueno que esto. Pues sí, pero todavía tenemos que tener cuidado porque el virus todavía está
Acuña, todavía
afuera.
No están dando la vacuna, por eso
allá apenas están comenzando. Nosotros ya tenemos el 64% de los adultos de 65 y más cubiertos y el 37% de 12 y más para arriba. Entonces, tenemos más gente vacunada nosotros que, por decir, Coahuila o Ciudad Acuña o Piedras Negras. Entonces, nada más hay que tener cuidado, ¿verdad? Seguir teniendo ese cuidado y eso es lo que están haciendo ellos. Protegernos a nosotros. Ya cuando estemos más protegidos, bueno, a lo mejor ya les dan la oportunidad de venir. Eso sí ha afectado, yo he sabido de que sí ha afectado a nuestro comercio, porque mucha gente venía a comprar leche, ¿verdad? Papel del baño, que sale más barato y más mejor, gasolina. Mucha gente, la gasolina ya no, la verdad no es buena.
Ni la verde.
Ni la verde, ni la negra, ni la premium, ni una. Nada. Entonces mucha gente venía para acá a llenar sus carros de gasolina. Hacían su esfuerzo y eso también nos ha afectado porque no se queda ese dinero.
Yeah. You know what, Memo? And, since we're really, since the Operation Graduation picked us this year to hold it and host it, my big question, just like both us have graduates this year, we both have family there. Can our family cross for graduation? Can our family relatives see our kids graduate?
Yes, good question, because we get that a lot. So yes, parents that are border crossers or that have the B1, B2 visa can cross to that is actually one of the it is one of the authorized reasons. It is considered essential. Any school-related activity is considered essential. It is allowed for immediate relatives, which is mom, dad, grandparents, and siblings. And possibly a very close relative, for example, the madrina that wants to come in, or the aunt that has raised a child. They can come into the graduation. Now, keep in mind that graduations throughout around town are limiting, right, the number of people that can attend.
So that's going to be something else.
We do take that into consideration. But yes, parents that are border crossers, they have to have a valid document to come in. They are allowed to come in and attend.
Is that the only reason that they're able to come?
No, so the travel restrictions, there's a list of items that are reasons why people can come in. Like as I mentioned, school. If they're coming to drop off their children at school for some type of school-related activity, if they have some type of medical appointment, they can come in. Anything that is related to trade. So if you're a broker, if you're a truck driver, a transporter, you are allowed to come in. At work, people that are coming into work, a lot of times we have, mostly for the maquiladoras, right? They have people that have to come here to the warehouses and do inspections. Those people are allowed to come in. Any military personnel that's on, government orders are allowed to come in. And also any other government officials that are coming in for official business are allowed to come in.
That's good to know. So poquito en español nada más de las dos preguntas que hice ahorita rápidamente que tienen que ver con lo mismo es si van a poder cruzar para graduación. Nos dice que sí. Gracias a Dios, si son padres inmediatos, ¿verdad? O sea, o familiar inmediato. Ahora, también hay que tomar en consideración que en la graduación nada más dejan entrar a 4 por niño. Entonces, pues no se pueden traer, como dice, ¿verdad? La madrina, el padrino, a la tía. No, bueno, pues nosotros como nosotros somos 5, bueno, vamos a ir los 4 que son. Pueden ir, como dice usted, los inmediatos son papá, mamá,
abuelos, hermanos, hermanas, y tal vez si la tía fue la que crió al alumno, la tía puede venir también. Pero como mencionó, estamos tomando en consideración que hay un límite. Un límite, sí.
Que hay un límite en la gente que puede atender la graduación de la high school, ¿verdad? O sea, nada más hay 4.
What type of paperwork do they need for that? As far as anything, no, not really.
Just as long as they have a valid document.
Okay, just their
valid document.
Okay, all right. Oh, it's not bad. Pretty simple there.
Yeah. Are we having any other type of changes here in on our port? Any
some news? Any news updates?
The only thing, I mean, really, just travel restrictions right now, currently through June. We hope that there'll be some changes in the next couple of weeks, and we don't have to go past through June. I think everybody's ready for the border to open up, and we are really trying to focus on trade, so prioritize our trade.
And I heard, fíjate, I didn't even hear from people. He was muchas gracias a nuestro contacto Fernando de noticias en el web, que me mandó este mensaje. Me dijo, oye, es que es cierto que está el gobernador de Coahuila allá en Del Río. Le dije, le dije, oye, yo no sé, nadie nos dijo, menos nadie nos invitó a comer donde esté, ni nada. Le dije, ¿cómo? Pues no, pues luego me puse a hacer llamadas.
Y sí andaba aquí, ¿verdad?
Pues sí, andaba muy bonito ahí en Texas Community Bank, con todos ahí.
¿Y sí se puede saber de qué estaban hablando ahí?
Sí, claro. Fueron dos reuniones. It was two meetings with the governor of Coahuila. Fue el gobernador de Coahuila, Riquelme Solís. Es la segunda vez que lo tenemos aquí en Del Río. Okay. La primera vez fue el año pasado. Estuvo en el puerto y ahora últimamente hace 2 semanas que estuvo aquí en Del Río. So he was here 2 weeks ago. It was a 2-part meeting with Border Patrol, Del Rio sector, and the port of entry. So I'll focus on our discussions, what we had with him as far as the port of entry. So we're really focusing on trade, right? So about a year ago, we met with stakeholders from Ciudad Acuña, trade stakeholders, on trying to bring in more trade. What can we do to attract more commercial traffic through our port of entry, through Acuña Del Rio? And we've been working on this project, on a promotional project to highlight Del Rio and Acuña. There's a lot of positive things that are happening here, and a lot of great reasons why our commercial traffic should try to come across through Del Rio. So we're going to start promoting our port, our city, to include Ciudad Acuña, and I think it's going to be a great thing and trying to bring in more
business.
We are really trying to focus on stimulating the local economy for both sides of this the border. It's something that we need, right? And we can both ports of entry in Acuña Acuña and Del Rio have the capacity, the infrastructure to be able to support more trade. So that is the goal. Hopefully within the next year we start seeing more trade coming through here.
That's a great thing, and that'll, like you're saying, that'll boost our economy. We'll have more truck drivers coming in. Maybe we'll have a bigger truck stop now where they can come and rest and or unload, load, go, come back and forth, have more businesses open in here on our side to accommodate for these people that are going to be able to come in and enjoy crossing through our border. We've got a great town.
We do.
Ciudad Acuña is also a great town. I've lived here all my life.
They upgraded their port too, man.
Yeah, they upgraded
and
their
I
port.
think
It's
that's
really nice
why
also.
we're able to do these things now. They upgraded their port. We did our
They
upgrade
were
too.
they were behind us, on the U.S. side for a while, but they did a great job. It looks really nicer.
They can handle it now.
They can handle a lot more than before.
Absolutely. I think both ports are able to take in the same amount of commercial trucks. They have a wonderful facility over there. I think a lot of people, or if you go further down into Coahuila, they think that Acuña is like this little tiny port that it used to be, right? These facilities, but it's not. It's probably the most modern on the northern part of Mexico. So they have great technology. A lot of resources, so it's a good thing.
And what's more of a good thing, Memo? She shared with me this info, and I think we're on the cusp of making this happen, because she said the governor has not been to EP or Piedras Negras at all. He's been to Del Rio and Ciudad Acuña.
Yes, that's good.
So
that's something promising.
Yeah. So he does. He does travel to Acuña and Piedras Negras a lot, but we were able to bring the governor here to Del Rio
to show him what we can do.
Yes, on 2 occasions, and so I think that's a great thing that he's showing interest in what's happening on the northern part of his state. So we're really excited to have him here and.
Take it into consideration.
Exactly.
Right?
For him to see it too, in his own eyes, the new rebuild of the port in Acuña, ours, to say, hey, they can do it. And like
they
she
got
said,
everything.
They got everything. They got everything. Let's just we need him to be
it's him
spreading
and us,
that word.
We got to do our part here in our community también. It's just not everything on him, right? We got to do our part. You're doing an awesome job. Something that I've always had curiosity, and I did ask that before, is Sentry. How is that working? I know that's for people that don't know, that's say you travel a lot to Mexico, maybe for the maquilas, or maybe you have a business over there and you want to come in quicker. I know they were promoted there. They offered me once I passed, and they told me, you know what, you travel often, you can apply for the Sentry. So I did, but it is taking a bit time to get those applications in, right?
Correct.
To get them checked, but it's a process.
Yeah. So this project started about 2 years ago. Finally, on October 1st, we were able to have a ribbon cutting ceremony and open up that Sentry lane. What happened with COVID?
Sorry.
What happened with COVID? We had to reduce staffing at our vetting centers. So the vetting center, it's actually kind of like going through a background check, right? So that takes time. And then with COVID and having to reduce personnel at the vetting center, that's one of the reasons why applications have taken a little bit longer. But don't wait. I encourage anybody that crosses regularly to go ahead and submit their application, because if you don't submit it and just kind of wait, you're just waiting that much longer, right?
Yeah.
You're just getting
That
pushed back to the end of the line. But I do highly recommend that anybody that's interested, they can call our office. And we could help them through the application process. It's very simple. You don't need our help. You can actually just go on there.
Yeah, you do it online. Yeah, I did mine online. I did everything online. It just asks you simple questions. You have to upload some information of yours, and that's about it. It's not hard. You pay your fee, and vámonos. That's it. But like you're saying, COVID came in and kind of interrupted the procedure. Everybody was happy to see that. I was like, híjole, ya no voy a tener que esperar, like Sundays. We used to go play soccer with our kids over there. So Sundays was like everybody was coming back. Ahora sí, you could just go through the side, get everybody the Sentry card, and shoom, vámonos de volada.
Yeah, I've been on the line, taking that lane a few times when the line's backed up, and it really helps. So from the boundary line up to the primary lanes, you're saving yourself anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour.
Yes,
so
you are.
It is a good thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. We'll just be waiting for that status to change for an interview, because you do have to. They might ask you, right, for an interview, so people know you might have to go in person. After you fill your paperwork, you get everything, background check, everything. Then you have to go. You might be able, or you might be requested to go to an interview.
Yeah, no. So that the interview is part of the process.
Part of the process?
Yes, it is part of the process. Once you're vetted and you get that conditional approval, then you'll schedule an appointment there with an officer. They do your interview, go over the application again, and you can register your vehicle, and they'll do inspect the vehicle as well. But once you get that conditional approval, the process after that is super quick.
Super quick.
Yes.
So that's good. So, toda la gente que quiera aplicar para la tarjeta Sentry. Sí, esa es una tarjeta que que ofrece nuestro cruce, ¿verdad? Para cruzar más rápido. La gente que va a Ciudad Acuña, a lo mejor no va muy seguido, pero no quiere estar en la fila, no quiere batallar, es una aplicación, paga y tiene ese beneficio. Se viene derechito y viene a dar de volada a la línea Sentry que se llama, y pasa uno hecho la cochinilla, ¿sí? Y luego te checan, te revisan todo bien, pero sí, ya llegas de volada, no tienes que estar ahí. A mí me gusta hacer fila, fíjate. Porque te pones a platicar ahí, que sí, que ni luego te peleas con la señora, y que ve al baño y camínale al baño. ¿Verdad? Esa es otra cosa que sí.
That's a good one. And really quick, Board Director, just again, recap us on what they can do for graduation as far as if they want to cross, please.
So the people that can come in are immediate relatives, mother, father, siblings, grandparents that can come in. You don't, as long as you have a valid visa to come across, you'll be allowed to make an entry.
Do they have to do any special process, or I know one graduation is on Friday and one's on Saturday, so they just cross regular?
Yes, they can just cross regular. No special permit. Just let them know. Let the officer know that you're going to graduation. They might ask you who's graduating, when, and what time. But yes, they are allowed to come.
No time frame or no time frame of when they can cross or anything. Also, that is big. And one thing that we need to remind everybody: once the port opens 100%. We need to understand there's going to be a wait, right?
Absolutely.
There is going to be a wait.
Se va a poner más difícil porque todos van a querer cruzar. So it's a good time to apply for your Sentry card if you guys want to get it. We're not getting paid to promote Sentry, pero it's something good. If you cross a lot, or maybe you have kids on that go back and forth, or you have a business over there, it's a good time to get it, because like you're saying, when it opens 100%, then everybody's going to want to cross.
So we are preparing for that, right? We expect the number of people coming across is going to increase for a long time, at least for several months, right? We're going to have those long wait times. So if you are one that doesn't have your Sentry and you cross regularly, you need to prepare for long wait times. I know it gets harder with the summer coming up, and it's sitting in line in the heat and stuff. It sometimes it's difficult, but we are preparing for that if everything goes as planned, and we open up on June 21st. But we do encourage any applicants or anybody that's interested in the Sentry lane, call our office, and we'll guide you through the process.
And probably what'll help the process, Memo, is if you go to the post office and get your little border crossing card.
Yes.
Don't take like 7 or 8 birth certificates.
Todas copias.
Todas copias. Be like, here.
Now, another quick question on that. If we open 100%, I've gotten this asked a lot of time. Will the other port, or not the port, but the dam, will that open up again?
Eventually it will. We don't anticipate opening right away.
Right away? Okay.
We'll probably do it in phases.
Okay.
But we will eventually open it up, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that used to be just, los de la maquila, they just go that way because it was, closer. And they probably are anxious to see that open. But like you're saying, we don't have a time frame. But
Have
we'll be waiting
documents
for that.
ready, you know. Have
And
the
get your
time.
Sentry.
Get your Sentry. Get that little card for you to pass. All you have to do is just scan it before you're crossing. They have like a little thingy where you just put your card and it says 1, 2, or how many cards you post on there, and that speeds up things. Because instead, you know, think about it, Memo. If you have your card, all the guy does is like a little debit card.
Now
he goes and swipes it, right?
Yeah. Now on that Sentry, is that just for Del Rio, or say I go to Piedras Negras, they have a Sentry lane? Can I use it over there also?
Yes. So there's about 20 different ports of entry on the southwest border that have dedicated commuter lanes, or the Trusted Traveler program.
Okay.
So if you cross through Eagle Pass, they have one there as well.
Another one.
Laredo, El Paso,
Okay.
they
So
they
you
all
can
have
cross
them.
through any one of them
Yes.
as long as it's a Sentry lane. Okay.
Correct. If you are one that flies frequently,
Mhm.
you can also apply for the global global entry, which can be used at the land border as well, just like the Sentry. But this is an added service where you can use it at the airport.
At the airport. Okay, that's maybe I should have applied for that one
No
instead of
kidding.
for Sentry, but that's okay. We'll work with the Sentry. So
we'll work with the Sentry.
anything else you'd like to add before we actually close our program?
No, I just, I want to thank y'all for having me here. We are, looking forward to opening up. I think everybody's, asked that question as we
Mhm.
started getting closer to the 20th of every month. People will start asking, but we hope that June 21st is the date and we could get to open up and just, remind travelers that wait times are going to get longer.
Yes, they are going to get longer, so be ready for that. So if you're a person that likes to go to Ciudad Acuña, or maybe has to go for work or doctor's appointments or whatever, maybe have a business over there, whatever it is, get ready for those wait times, or Sentry be available. And you, like you're saying, you're available there to help guide whoever needs to for this application. So no excuses. You can either do it online or you can give a call here at the port of entry and they'll help you there. Well, thank you for being with us.
I really appreciate it.
Flores.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank you.
It was more than anything big, graduation-wise.
Yes, graduation is going to
Wise,
be,
yes.
es algo bonito para los niños que se van a graduar, que a lo mejor estudian aquí ellos y sus papás son de Acuña, ¿verdad? Van a poder cruzar ese día, claro, tienen que tener visa para cruzar, no vayan a pensar que, ay, no, pues voy a pasarme nomás
Yeah,
sin nada.
no,
Tienen que
no.
tener su visa, su papelería, pero van a poder pasar y van a poder ir a la graduación. Nada más tomen en cuenta, no se vayan a querer traer a toda la familia porque no los van a dejar entrar a la graduación. A la graduación hay límite de 4.
4, sí.
Entonces, prepárense y pues escojan ahí, a lo mejor saquen numeritos, a ver quién le toca venir.
Who picks the short straw?
Yeah, who gets the short one first, a ver quién viene, pero es algo bueno, es algo que están haciendo para poder regresar a la normalidad, ¿verdad? Return back to normal a little bit. So, I want to thank you for being with us. Thank you for this great information.
Thank you.
That's going to be it for us.